The University of Richmond is one of the older colleges in the state, but one of its residents is much, much older, about 2,700 years old. But despite the fact that she's been on campus for 134 years, she's a mystery. Where is she from? Who is she really? And why did she have to die? What's your ultimate goal?
To make her talk.
The mummy, Tiameni Net, Tia for short, was reportedly unearthed in Egypt sometime around 1870 in the midst of a worldwide frenzy over mummies. Reportedly, 2 adventurers from England and America found her with 29 other mummies in a vault deep underground, all given to the Prince of Wales.
The mummy was purchased in 1875 by Dr. J.L.M. Curry.
Since then, Tia has been on a strange, erratic journey, the opposite of her carefully executed, peaceful slumber, surrounded by 1,000 jugs of beer. As the hieroglyphs on her casket say.
It tells us who her parents were, the names of her parents, and it doesn't say whether she was married or had children.
Tia was a big hit at the Centennial Celebration exhibition in Philadelphia in 1876. She has moved all around Richmond's 2 campuses. She languished, all but forgotten in a basement. Then, 33 years ago, she was rescued by Professor Stuart Wheeler. Tia was x-rayed and studied, and then largely forgotten.
She's sitting up there in North Court, and really not too many people have paid her much of attention.
Enter Caroline Colbert. She's had a lifelong fascination with mummies.
I really couldn't tell you how it started. I was just a little kid watching TV shows, and instead of
the soap lady,
Power Rangers, sometimes I would put on Bob Ryer's Mummy Roadshow.
When Caroline heard about Tia as a freshman, she begged to get involved.
There was just so much potential because mummy science has totally exploded in the last 30 years because of all the new technology that I knew something more could be done.
She went to U of R biology professor April Hill, a well-known genetics researcher.
I didn't even know we had a mummy on campus. I had no idea. She's the one that told me about the mummy. She spends enormous amounts of time outside of class. She's the one that made the connections at VCU.
Caroline recently spent 3 days with Tia, carefully packing her up for a ride across town for the latest, most advanced x-rays and CT scans at VCU Medical Center.
She was CT scanned with all their state-of-the-art equipment on a Sunday in August. We were able to confirm how she was embalmed and several other things, that she was in fantastic health, for example, and she was about 25 to 30 years old.
Caroline is called around the world, searching for Tia's crypt mates. Caroline has also started DNA sequencing in a quest to find out what killed Tia and more about who she was. When the mummy speaks, how much will she say? Time will tell.
She's been here for so long.
But it's likely Tia would be mighty glad that an earnest young woman, about her size and age, came into her afterlife.
There's a lot of potential there as well for just looking into who we are and realizing something about us just from looking at her.
Reporting at U of R, Mark Holmberg, CBS 6 News.